guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. My name is Heather. I'm a homeschooling mom of 3 kids, elementary, middle, and high school age. We're in our 12th year homeschooling this year, and today is going to be another weekly plan with me in my passionate penny pincher home planner printables. That is such a mouthful. I've been doing these the past couple of weeks, and it's been fun for me to sort of sit down and kind of walk through and talk about how I'm planning. It's actually helping me to see the things that I like and the things that I don't like. Now, in the past several weeks that I've been using these, I think I started using them maybe middle of October. I started printing them out to try and plan out my week. Because there are a couple of differences, this compared to what I usually use, which is my Erin Condren vertical planner. I have worked on the weekly projects. That was the first thing that I started to implement. And then I started to do these weekly tasks. And there are definitely some things that I do not get to, or that I change or have to shift around based on my own family. However, I think that anytime you get something that has actual tasks written down, you're going to have to make adjustments. There's no, I mean, maybe if you've never implemented any sort of system and you're just starting out, you could follow this. But for me, I feel like most people would look at these different tasks and say, okay, well, she's saying change bedroom sheets on Thursday, but we do it on Tuesday or whatever. So I am going to be planning out my week with you. It is the week of December 11th through the 17th, although I view it as the 12th through the 18th. The Sunday start is still a struggle. Today is actually Sunday, which I've been doing Monday planning for my week for the past, well, since we started our homeschool break right after Thanksgiving. Sundays have kind of been just family days, family fun days, and no actual planning, which is okay. Sorry, I am drinking coffee right now. It is 12:30. I probably shouldn't be drinking coffee, but I just recorded 2 goals videos for you guys, which will be going up this week before this plan with me goes up, and my throat is just done for, so I needed something warm and I didn't want to make throat coat tea. Okay, so this week my plan is to start working on these daily habits checklists. Now, the way that they have it written is that this is your morning checklist and this is your afternoon, evening checklist. Now, there are some things that I just, A, don't need to check off, and B, are not things that I do in these particular days. So things like exercise, although it probably should be a priority first thing in the morning, it is not. My morning routine priorities, well, recently it's been goal planning and Bible study and reflection and reading. I'm rereading the 12-week year right now, which I love. If you've not read this book, I definitely recommend it if you are a goal planner or you're looking to start setting goals. So today is kind of a slow day. The kids have been kind of going out with Matt off and on throughout the day to buy Christmas presents. Jack, Lucy, and Matt are out right now, and then Matt's going to come home at some point and pick up Emma. I don't really plan anything on Sundays. I mean, if there's an event or something that we're going to, or church, I will write it on my monthly calendar, but as far as planning goes, I don't tend to plan anything on Sunday. I do have my daily planner, which I didn't fill out today, and I rarely do on Sundays, but if I have a list of things that I want to get done, I will write it on my daily plan. I don't weekly plan on Sundays. Now, if I'm looking at these tasks, I am not sure. I'm not sure. So shower, do I really need that on my list? No. Make beds, well, the kids could probably use that on their list. Start laundry. I do not do a small load of laundry every day. I tend to do a couple of loads of laundry 3 to 4 times a week. And that is how it works for me, how our laundry piles up. Yeah, I don't know. I know a lot of people find value in doing a load of laundry every day. It hasn't worked for me to implement as a system, and so I probably will not do that ever. I have seen Emily Lay talk about it many, many times over the past decade, but yeah, It's just not my thing. Cleaning the bathroom sinks, I do tend to have the kids or me wipe down the counters in the bathrooms daily, but we don't do it in the morning. We tend to do it in the afternoon. I think that partly because all of us are kind of in and out of the bathroom all day, and so it makes more sense to do it in the afternoon than it does in the morning. And maybe because we do it in the afternoon, they're clean in the morning, so it's not that big of a deal. I don't know. Plan and prep dinner. This is probably one that I could use to check off every day. Wash, put away dishes. My kids do every day. Clean kitchen counters. Yes. Wipe down the kitchen sink. I don't do this in the morning. And that's because I rinse it, but I don't like clean it out because my kitchen is not closed after breakfast. Like I don't send my kids to school, and I close the kitchen down. So we are still running a full kitchen all day long. I don't think it's necessary to spend the time doing that. And we also don't tidy the main living space in the morning because we do it in the evening and then use it all day. So a couple of these things I will just cross off. I shower when I need to. I'm not going to put the laundry. I'm not going to clean the sinks. I'm not going to do the kitchen sink or tidy the main living space. Well, because we're in our main living space all day. Okay. And then afternoon, evening, make dinner, prep meals for the next day, wash and put away dishes, clean the counters, wipe down the sink, set out kitchen towels, sweep vacuum the kitchen, fold laundry. I will cross that off because when I do laundry, I just write it down on the day that we're doing it. Tidy main living space. And then there are 2 lines for extra things. I don't have a clue what I would put there at the moment. So we're going to try this. I may or may not check the exercise box. I don't typically exercise in the morning, especially in the cold months. And that is because my kids use the treadmill, and so we all need to take turns to use the treadmill, and Emma tends to use it early in the morning, and I need a good couple of hours of wake up time. So I tend to exercise later in the afternoon after we've kind of wound up our day, and the kids are all doing their own projects in the afternoon. It gives me a good time to go down and use the treadmill and go for a walk. In the summer, I do go outside, and we can all go outside and run/walk at the same time. There's no need to take turns. Or I guess if I was using the stair stepper, I could do that, but I've been mainly walking on the treadmill for exercise, and not every day either. Okay. So the first thing that I am going to move again is the clean out the fridge, because I do my grocery shopping either on Sunday or Monday. So I find it important to clean out the fridge before I do that. Cleaning out my purse, I actually do need to do that today because I was shopping this weekend. I went shopping on Friday, like all day. It was miserable, and I didn't find half of the stuff that I was looking for Christmas, so that was unfortunate. But I have like a bunch of receipts and stuff that I just need to put in my file drawers. Tomorrow, clean the mirrors, dust furniture, vacuum the house, vacuum the couch, vacuum the house. Okay, I don't know if we vacuum the couch very often. Probably could do it, I guess. Actually, maybe we will vacuum the couch. My dog rubs up against the side of it, and half of her fur stays there. So it's a lighter couch, so you can't really see it, which is part of the reason we have light furniture, but probably could be vacuumed, I guess. Oh, and the other thing that I'm not doing right now is this Bible study plan, and I just ignore it. I have another Bible study that I'm doing at the moment, and whether or not I do the Bible study for 2023 that is included on this, I'm not sure. It's, kind of up in the air. So typically when I am filling this out, I've already done my brain dump list, but I haven't done that yet. So I'm going to actually stop gabbing and write down my brain dump list. So this is just the line page between Sunday and Monday in my A5 Daily Duo, and I just have a side for personal and a side for business, and I just kind of brain dump things that I want to work on. So let's work on that. Okay, so I have my brain dump list done, which is good. Now, I've said this the past couple of weeks, I haven't been planning a ton of stuff on my weekly spread, mainly because I don't need to see a lot of stuff weekly, partly because I do a daily plan, so all of my to-do lists and such live in my daily planner. Also, we don't have a ton of stuff going on because we are on homeschool break. We don't have activities outside of the house. Well, that's not true. We do have activities outside of the house, but they're not really, I don't need to put a ton of that stuff on this weekly spread. It's mainly living on our big family calendar in the kitchen, which I put all of the stuff on. Yeah. So, all right, let's see here. So today my hope is to edit quite a few videos. I don't know if I will get to that or not. I'm not feeling all that great. So Lucy was sick Friday, Saturday. She's feeling better today, but I'm not feeling all that awesome. So we will see how it goes. And actually Tuesday is share day at my friend's co-op, and she invited us to come see that. And I don't know how I'm going to be feeling. I do want to go, and the kids really want to go, but I am a little leery to be doing too much stuff outside of the house because we have my husband's family Christmas party next weekend, and I don't want us to be sick. Last weekend Jack was sick, whatever that weekend was, the 4th, 5th, I think. He had a really high fever, and then he was starting to feel better on Monday, and we did our homeschool unit, the Christmas Around the World homeschool unit for the first day. He was again not feeling great on Tuesday, just really, really tired. Wednesday we had dinner at friends, and so Thursday he ended up again just being really exhausted, and I think that we had just been going out too much during the day and his body didn't have the rest it needed. He didn't have the fever and he was feeling well, but he was just incredibly tired. So I don't want to push us too much because I'm not all about that busyness for busyness sake, especially if my kids are not feeling well or if I'm not feeling well. I don't want to rush around because I prioritize rest when we're not feeling well. Okay. Did you really need to hear that? Probably not, but I shared it anyways. So I'm hoping that we can go on Tuesday. It's really going to depend on how everybody is feeling. So tomorrow my husband actually has the day off, which is going to throw off my plans. Not my plans, but typically on Monday is like kind of a house reset day. I'd like it to be Sunday, but Sunday is more a rest day for me. I try not to do a ton of things on Sunday. Yes, I did put that I'm editing and I'm filming this video on Sunday, and I did film a couple of goal videos already today, but I really do try to treat Sundays as my Sabbath and rest and enjoy time with the kids and read my Bible, and not a whole lot of technology and stuff until the afternoon when we'll watch family movies or whatnot. Today's kind of a work day because it's just been a little bit of a crazy weekend. So tomorrow I'm not sure what we're going to be doing, especially because I'm not feeling great today. The other thing that I do actually want to work on today is the Christmas cards. I keep putting this down and I am not doing it, but maybe I will work on it today while Emma and Matt are out. I probably could do that. So Christmas cards and editing. And then tomorrow I am going to focus on the budget. I don't think we're going to be going anywhere. I mean, I think we might be going a couple of places, but I can still focus on the budget and goals first thing in the morning because I will be up at 4 a.m. I just accept this at this point. I know that I've mentioned this before. I get up incredibly early. It is not on purpose. I do not set an alarm. I just wake up naturally early after many years when my kids were really little. They were super early risers and I wanted to get up before them, so I did set an alarm for several years for very early. It has always been my most productive time as far as work goes with my blog and also just my personal need for hot coffee and reading and reflection, journaling, Bible study, etc. in the morning. And now my kids all sleep until like 9 or later, and I still wake up at 4, especially since the time change. So I don't do it on purpose, and if my body is tired and I will sleep in. When I naturally wake is when I get out of bed. So my hope is that tomorrow I will work on budget and goals before everybody wakes up. It's mainly just the 2022 recap that I need to do. I will check in with my bank accounts. I recommend everybody checking in regularly with your bank accounts, your credit card statements, all of that stuff, especially this time of year, because there's a lot of fraudulent activity around the holidays because people are making so many purchases online or out and about. So I will check in with all of my bank accounts. I'm still going through trying to categorize all the stuff from 2022, trying to figure out which categories I want to track for 2023. If there are cash envelopes that I can use. The cash envelope system is not something I've really implemented before, so it's something I'm considering some different savings challenges that I want to implement for 2023 as well. Once I have all of that information, I will sit down with my husband and I'll go through all of it. I like to really drill down on the details and he's more big picture. And then the goals, I am working on my rough draft for my goals. Hopefully I can do some of that tomorrow morning, and I will put read, even though I don't actually need to put read on my list. I don't need to put read everywhere. I have been reading every day for over a year at this point. I think tomorrow I'm actually also going to finish up Christmas shopping, or at least finalizing my lists so that I know I can place like a pickup order at Target or Walmart or wherever, and my husband can get it on the way home, hopefully. Oh, the kids have dentist appointments Tuesday. I forgot about that. That also might throw a wrench in going to the share day. Shoot, okay. Clean out fridge, I've already moved to today. Mopping the floors, probably not going to do that Tuesday. Take out the trash, we usually do that every day. I've mentioned that before. Cleaning the microwave and stovetop. I do this every day. I think they must mean like deep cleaning it, but I don't know. Probably not going to be doing that. I like that the project for this week is to wrap the Christmas gifts, even though I haven't finished the Christmas shopping. So I am, guys, there is not a whole ton of stuff that I need to work on this week. Homeschool. We've only done one day of this unit, which is just unfortunate because I really liked the first day, but everybody's kind of been doing their own thing. The kids have been working on this Christmas Eve play, and when they are focused on a project and working all together like that, I think it's awesome. They're writing a script, they're creating set designs, they are practicing music and costumes and all of that fun stuff. So I want to encourage that when it's happening. Cleaning the bathrooms, I do this on the weekends. Changing towels in the bathroom, Jack can do that, Lucy can do that. I am going to do the January budget on the 15th. Pay bills on the 16th. Changing the bedroom sheets means I need to wash the sheets. I have laundry that I need to do today, and probably will need to do laundry here. I'm going to wrap presents here because I know I'm not going to do it beforehand. It might be even on the morning of. We have Matt's family Christmas party here. Need to schedule Facebook posts for my main homeschool network Facebook group, which I will try and do on Monday. Okay, so this is my week at a glance. Again, I'm going to try and start to implement some of these daily habits. Obviously, I've crossed out a lot of them, and there may be new ones that I want to include that I may have to white some of these out and then write them in. I could definitely see adding some of my habits for my goals into these lists that might be helpful. I'm really not sure how things are going to go once 2023 starts and how visible this particular planner will be. I do plan to have my action plans, my monthly action items and everything in my life planner, which I am going to be moving to the 7x9 size instead of the A5 size for the daily planner. But when I'm using a daily planner, I don't have this part visible to me. So it's going to be interesting to see how it all works out. I do have my 2023 planner lineup video up, so you can see that. I'll leave a link in the description box in case you're interested in seeing how all of this, how I'm planning to hopefully implement all of this. We'll see. It's, again, slower weeks because we're not homeschooling right now. And so there's a whole lot less that I need to plan in the day-to-day for our weekly planning. And then, you know, when we go out and do things, it's more spur of the moment. It's not things that I'm like, oh, we have to do this on this day and we have to do this on this day. So this is my week. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and I will see you in the next one. Thanks, guys. Bye.